So I kept some notes on my phone here, just in case I didn't stay sober, which we all know what happens when we get all this family together. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, but don't worry, everyone is safe. This is not a Samsung Note 7. You guys know what I'm talking about? All right. I'd first like to say thank you to Leah and Tony for all their hard work to make this wedding possible. Yes. Give it up. Give it up. Where's Leah at? Thank you, Leah. And thank you for all those that made it here today. And for those that flew in, your arms must be tired. Just get warmed up. Now, I'm especially glad to be here on this occasion to celebrate the wonderful day with my brother and my sister-in-law. They say sincerity is a key to a good wedding speech. So I sincerely apologize for what I'm about to say. Now, I'm just flattered that I can get a couple minutes of the wedding that wasn't planned. So hold on to your seats. Just kidding, Seth. Yeah. For all those that don't know me, I'm Adam. I've known Nolan since I was 5. We were roommates for almost 2 decades. And yes, we're brothers. But I want to talk about Steph first. How we first met. My father and Tony played soccer together, and he helped me get a job at Lagomar Pizza in the culinary transportation department. Thank you. Still got it on my resume. That's when I first met Steph. She was about 9 years old when Tony put her to work answering the phones. But you know, one thing I've always noticed is Steph has a great sense of humor. Or humor. Also a very thoughtful person. That's what I love about you. You know, I've always considered you my sister, but now it's official. And I want to say congrats, because you just went from a Portuguese last name to a slightly longer Portuguese last name. I want to welcome you to the family, Steph. And unlike what Verizon Wireless offers, this is probably a good time to mention our strict no-return policy. No 14 days, no 30 days. When you were walking down that aisle, all I could think about is that I know Tony is watching from up above, and he's so proud of his baby girl. Love you, Steph. Nolan. So my parents were the rebels to move out of Jersey when I was younger. I really didn't have a lot of cousins and family to grow up with when I was younger, besides Nick. And then Nolan, my brother, my best friend since 1988. You know, growing up in your early years, you always kind of think that brothers get on each other's nerves, they fight a lot. But I couldn't really think of a lot of examples of this, you know? We've always got along, we've always seen eye to eye. We teamed up to pick on Thea a lot. That was fun. Right? A couple swirlies here and there. But we've always been there for each other. Except for 2 situations I can think of. Whenever Duke and UNC play. And when I was in 4th grade and Nolan would always try to invade my home music videos of Michael Jackson. Just always try to steal the spotlight. You remember that, Mom? Jeez. Nolan and I have been on so many adventures together. Atlantic City, New Orleans, Vegas, Outer Banks. And that's just the 4 different bachelor parties between us two.
Yeah!
I gotta skip that. Okay. I could tell a million different stories. Like when Nolan was our lookout on the Cape May Lewis ferry, while Benetti and I were getting into trouble. Or when we lost Nolan on his birthday in Jackson, only to found him, in the garage with Oreos in his hand or something? It's his birthday? It was like 1 or 2. I could go on and on, but I want to talk about one particular day, August 12th, 2014, kind of a recent story that really sticks in my mind. On the AstroTurf of the Virginia Beach Fieldhouse. The Virginia Beach Hustlers were down in indoor soccer 3-1. The Hustlers that year consisted of Nolan, Steph, Thea, and myself, which was the first time we all played together on the pitch. The Hustlers climbed their way back to tie it up to 3-3 in the last period with just a couple minutes remaining. And then, with Thea's wild woman defense, and Stephanie attacking every header that was available, they cleared the ball out of the backfield, and it made its way up to Nolan on the right wing. He had 2 defenders to beat, but instead he split them both with a laser-like pass to me in the left corner. And with 1 touch inside, the next was a boot into the upper left 90 of the goal. The Hustlers, we won that game 4-3. We might not have had the most talent on our team that game, but by God, we had the most heart. Nolan made the win happen with his unselfish play. He could have taken on those 2 defenders himself, but instead he passed it to a perfect spot that only I could get to. But that's how he is. He's unselfish. He's a true leader. For those that know him, he's always putting his team first. That glue that kind of holds everyone together. Nolan, I know you're going to be a great husband. Because you're always going to put Stephanie first. Like you have with your team and your family. Back in 2013, you spoke at my wedding and said how you always looked up to me. I don't think I say it enough, but I've always looked up to you. Your charisma, your pure relationships that you have with others, the leadership you display not only on the sales floor, but also on the football field. I want you to know that I'm so damn proud of you. You know, they say that marriage is not about finding a person you can live with. It's about finding that person you can't live without. My brother has found that person. So everyone, please raise your glass. Here's to a lifetime of happiness and love to my brother and my new sister-in-law, Steph. I love you guys.